First and foremost, can I just get a big oorah? I'm gonna need to hear y'all a little bit more. Let me get a oorah. That's what I'm talking about. My name's Rod Thompson. I'm a retired Navy chief. And I am humbled to stand before you today to represent all of the angry veterans out there. As we support the 45th President of the United States, the man that will be the 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. I look out at this crowd, I look at this stage, and I gotta wonder, how did I get here? How did a high school dropout from a 6 red light town in South Carolina get to the point where I'm standing on this stage right now? And I'm gonna tell you 3 answers. An almighty God, my wife, and the U.S. Navy. It also kind of helped that I was born in the greatest 3.8 million square mile plot of land on the planet called the United States. This is a country where the poor can find wealth, where the weak can find strength, where the oppressed and the foreign can legally come here and find a better future. And for 23 years, my job was to defend that future. I think of my veterans and my family. My grandfather, Robert Andrew Willingham, who served in World War II. My uncle Andy Willingham, who was a frogman in Vietnam. My brother-in-law, Bill Dickinson, who was in the Marine Corps. We all signed on the dotted line to protect that future. And I gotta tell you, when I joined the Navy, I thought that's all it took. I thought all you had to do was defend the future. I thought that the divine magic that made this country great would go on in autopilot. But that's not the way it is. I was naive and I was foolish. I didn't understand that requiring freedoms takes more than the soldiers, the sailors, the Marine Corps, the airmen, the Coast Guardsmen, and new Space Guardians. It takes the citizen. It takes the artist, the lawyer, the real estate mogul. It takes the moms and the pops, the stay-home moms and the stay-home dads. Sometimes I turn on the TV or I scroll through social media and I feel like we owe every Gold Star family an apology. What has happened to this country? Did we drop the ball? Young misguided Americans are out here burning our flag and raising the flag of our adversaries? Are you serious right now? World leaders mock us and no longer respect us. America should always be the silent giant in the room keeping the peace, but we are not that anymore because we have bumbling idiocy in the White House. In Joe Biden's America, our president would rather stare at his watch than render honors at a military funeral. In Joe Biden's America, we haphazardly pull out of combat zones and cost the lives of American soldiers. In Joe Biden's America, the U.S. military has turned into a social experiment where social political ideologies override national defense and wartime readiness. Worst of all, in Joe Biden's America, the government has grown into such an overbloated monster that they don't even serve we the people anymore. And I say people with a capital P. And that capital P stands for the power that the Constitution gave every last one of us to run this country. P stands for the prosperity that we should all rise to attain. P stands for all of the patriots out here in front of me today. And I'm gonna tell you, P stands for pretty much the best damn country on the planet, am I right? And the last P is my favorite. Please get Joe Biden out of the White House. This November, we are gonna show up, we are gonna show out. I'm calling all my veterans. I want you guys to meet the Democrats on the field of battle where they are resting because they think they've already won. We're gonna show up with the mail-in ballots and the absentee ballots. We're gonna go to the old folks' home and talk to them into voting for Donald Trump. We are gonna come out in November and we are going to make this country great again. My name is Rod Thompson. God bless America. God bless Donald Trump.